In the shadowy world of military tech, where secrets are crafted and innovations are born under the watchful eye of agencies like the National Nuclear Security Administration, lies a world veiled in mystery. These advancements, though rarely whispered about, exist within classified projects, so secretive that not even the Department of Defense sees the full picture. Imagine a world where, behind closed doors, designs for aircraft nearing the edge of what's physically possible are being silently developed. This cloak of secrecy serves multiple purposes. Not only does it safeguard national security, but it also grants a strategic advantage, preventing rival nations from replicating these breakthroughs. It's about maintaining control over intellectual property and ensuring that these technological marvels don't fall into the wrong hands. Historically, this edge in technology has been a determinant in wars, from radar and atomic bombs to advanced navigation systems, which is why secrecy in such innovations became paramount, especially during the 20th century. It's crucial to understand that while whispers of superspeed aircraft or impenetrable armor may circulate, these projects exist along a spectrum, from initial concepts to burgeoning prototypes, and are not all verified realities. The information surrounding them is scarce, heavily guarded, and often clouded by speculation. To view these technologies as completed facts would be misleading. Secrecy, however, is a double-edged sword. It can foster an environment where innovation is stifled by bureaucracy, and the very systems meant to accelerate technological growth become hurdles themselves. While some technologies finally reach the public domain via gradual declassification or leaks, their historical impact is understood only after being shrouded in mystery for decades. As we peel back these layers of concealment, another story unfolds. One that hints at the capabilities still hidden from the world, potentially altering our understanding of modern warfare and historical outcomes. What revelations lay buried in these secretive projects, waiting to redefine the tides of future conflicts? In the labyrinth of military history, some inventions still baffle and dazzle us with their audacity. Take the Great Panjandrum, a World War II marvel. Conceived by British engineers, this massive wheel measured 10 feet in diameter and was packed with 4,000 pounds of explosives. The goal was ambitious, to roll ashore at 60 miles per hour, breaching formidable defences. But tests conducted between 1943 and 1944 in Westward Ho, Devon, proved it dangerously unstable. The project, though officially shelved, later found fame as a potential disinformation tool under Operation Fortitude, aiming to mislead the Germans about Allied invasion sites. Then there's the infamous Philadelphia experiment. Whispers of the US Navy aiming to cloak a destroyer with invisibility and transport it instantly from Philadelphia to Norfolk sparked imaginations. Yet, these tales linger as urban legends, routinely debunked by the Navy, standing as a testament to the power of myth over reality. Equally enticing are tales of the Soviet death ray, alleged to halt air raids during the Cold War. Despite stirring fear, it remains within the realm of conjecture and speculation. These stories, whether grounded in reality or myth, speak volumes about the innovative spirit and the myths that endure. They compel us to question what other technological marvels remain buried, waiting to be untangled from the fabric of time and secrecy. As we reflect on these wonders, what current endeavours might echo through the halls of history in similar whispers of awe and enigma? Every year in the United States, around 5,700 patents remain under lock and key due to the Invention Secrecy Act. This law, enacted in 1951, keeps potential military innovations far from the public eye. These aren't just numbers, they represent groundbreaking technologies that could redefine warfare, but are instead restricted from disclosure. Amidst this, stories occasionally slip through the cracks. Consider the phenomenon of stealth technology, materials designed to absorb radar waves, creating the illusion of invisibility. While specifics on development remain top secret, the existence of such technologies is a verified fact, transforming how military forces operate. The innovation has been a game-changer, though the exact science behind it is fiercely protected. Insiders, engineers, scientists, and military personnel often face stringent laws prohibiting any unauthorized disclosure. Interviews involving sensitive topics must tread carefully, discussing the challenges and ethical questions without breaching classified information. For instance, the moral implications of creating technology with both defensive and offensive potential are hotly debated within secretive circles. The real intrigue lies in what remains hidden. The legal framework of the Invention Secrecy Act ensures scores of ideas never see the light of day. As we navigate these stories and ponder what lies behind the curtain of secrecy, the question isn't just about what innovations are already in play, but what's still waiting to be unveiled, held in the shadows of national security. The magnitude of these undisclosed works teases a future of surprising revelations. Stealth technology is not just a trick of paint and angles. It's a masterful blend of engineering and science that keeps aircraft undetected. The true magic lies in the precise calculations of shape, strategic positioning of weapons and engines internally, and the cunning use of radar-absorbent materials to reduce the radar cross-section. The B-2 Spirit bomber epitomizes this with its flying wing design, eliminating sharp angles and tail surfaces to minimize radar detection. Its weapons are concealed within to maintain a sleek, reflection-free profile. Radar-absorbent materials don't simply swallow radar signals but intricately scatter and absorb them within multi-layered structures, diminishing the amount of energy reflected back to enemy radars. This innovation has proven its mettle, with operations throughout the 1990s and 2000s showcasing the B-2's ability to reach and strike at strategic targets while evading detection. Yet many specifics of these missions and technologies remain shrouded in secrecy. Emerging advancements in stealth further spotlight unmanned aerial systems, which face stringent stealth requirements due to their smaller frames and energy constraints. Their design must counter a variety of detection methods, from thermal to electromagnetic and acoustic signatures. The stealth race is rapidly evolving, with adversaries improving radar capabilities through synthetic aperture radar and spectral analysis. The counter: active radar jamming, deceptive signals, and innovations yet to see the light of day. As stealth technology races ahead, the boundaries of invisibility in combat continue to expand. What innovations remain hidden, ready to redefine air dominance and tactical superiority? Each unveiled layer reveals just a glimpse of the future's invisible warriors. In the concealed corridors of military innovation, experimental weapons stand at the brink of science fiction, captivating both hope and caution. The promise of directed energy systems, often compared to lasers from fantastical universes, hold the theoretical potential to disable aerial threats at the speed of light. Yet, these systems presently grapple with profound energy demands and operational efficiency challenges, reflective of their status as primarily experimental ventures rather than everyday military tools. Hypervelocity projectiles offer a glimpse into the fast-paced realm of modern warfare. These munitions, traveling at extraordinary speeds, push the boundaries of physics, achieving trial distances exceeding 2,000 miles. However, the reality is far from simple. The effectiveness often hinges on environmental conditions and target nature, with materials having to endure extreme temperatures and forces, limiting widespread production feasibility. Meanwhile, the vibration of acoustic weapons pulses through the air, hinting at non-lethal engagements that disorient and confound. This frontier remains shadowed by ethical discussions and legal restrictions, acknowledging its presence in not just defense, but as tools of civil control and crowd management. The whispers of unrecognized physical technologies and secretive projects fuel imaginations, although they mostly belong to the realm of speculation. Instead, emerging discussions focus on advancements in artificial intelligence, autonomous systems, and new material integration. Echoing through defense briefings highlight the fusion of these fields as game changers, shaping tomorrow's battlegrounds. Despite their enigmatic nature, experimental weapons are gradually illuminated by exposés and convenient leaks, signaling an era of unprecedented military modernization. As this top-secret arsenal evolves, one growing question persists. How will these concealed innovations alter the future landscape of warfare? In today's interconnected world, warfare has morphed into a complex digital tapestry where cyber attacks are not just ancillary but pivotal. Cyber warfare, officially recognized as the deliberate use of cyber attacks by states or international entities, aims to undermine national security by targeting infrastructure, economies, and social systems. These attacks range from hacking to malware dissemination, denial of service tactics, ransomware, and espionage, all designed to cripple key systems and extract confidential data. Noteworthy is Operation Stuxnet, the infamous cyber attack on Iranian nuclear facilities, which exemplifies how digital operations transcend mere data theft. Modern conflicts, such as those in Ukraine, vividly illustrate how cyber attacks seamlessly integrate with physical military engagements, demonstrating their indispensable role in contemporary warfare. Hybrid warfare further complicates this landscape by blending cyber attacks with intelligence operations and influence strategies, extending battles into the realms of public perception and geopolitical sway. This multifaceted approach challenges traditional concepts of strategy and reveals a battleground that reaches beyond the visible. On a global scale, an intense cyber arms race ensues as nations develop both offensive and defensive cyber capabilities. These efforts take into account zero-day vulnerabilities, newly discovered exploits with no known fixes that pose severe security threats. With specialized cyber commands, countries bolster their capacities to launch and defend against these digital offensives. Cyber warfare is not just a theoretical construct. It is codified within US legislation and acknowledged in international law, underscoring the gravity and legitimacy of these digital hostilities. As we delve deeper into the clandestine realm of cyberspace, the conventional notions of military might are being reshaped. In this intricate web of cyber capabilities, what further advancements lie in wait, poised to redefine dominance in both the visible and invisible theaters of war? Camouflage, far from being a simple cover of leaves, has each thread woven with history and science. The journey began in the mid-18th century, when marksmen first used green clothing to blend with their environment. However, the true scientific basis of camouflage finds roots in the pioneering work of Abbot Thayer, known as the father of camouflage. His 1909 book, Concealing Coloration in the Animal Kingdom, laid the groundwork for modern techniques by demonstrating how animals use color to hide. By 1942, the US military, at the behest of General MacArthur, embraced camo for Pacific operations. The frog skin pattern gained popularity, devised by horticulturist Norvell Gillespie. This marked a shift from limited use in America to widespread adoption in military attire. Today's advancements lie in adaptive materials with nano-enhanced capabilities, a leap towards near invisibility. These technologies, although still in research and testing, aim to tailor thermal imprints, reducing detectability in infrared. While the science races ahead, full integration hovers on the horizon. Camouflage transcends clothing, adapting to environments from dense jungles to urban settings. Its application extends to tanks, aircraft, and ships, like the striking dazzle patterns of World War I, designed to confound enemy targeting through perceptual trickery. Although real-time digital projections remain largely experimental, they hint at future innovations. From historical roots to cutting-edge tech, camouflage is the master of environments, always evolving. What future breakthroughs could redefine how soldiers vanish in plain sight, and how will these innovations echo in the annals of military strategy? The world of espionage has always thrived on innovation, bringing forth gadgets that defy imagination. During the era of the Cold War, one such marvel was the microdot camera. This tiny device allowed agents to photograph documents and shrink them to an almost invisible size, ingeniously hidden within letters and everyday objects, ensuring secrets remained secure in plain sight. Contrary to popular myths, such as eyewear lined with cyanide, more covert methods were employed by Soviet agents facing capture, often using rings with hidden compartments to store lethal substances. The infamous Watergate scandal in the 1970s highlighted the sophisticated use of wiretapping, where listening devices captured vital conversations, exemplifying how advanced technology had become crucial in espionage operations. Contrary to being a novel invention at the time, wiretapping had evolved over decades, marking a significant ascent in eavesdropping techniques. In today's digital age, the landscape of espionage has shifted dramatically. Spies now employ advanced spyware to infiltrate smartphones and computers, stealing data without a trace. These digital tools represent a new frontier where cyber intelligence has become as vital as traditional spycraft. Drones add a further dimension to spy capabilities, with their origins dating back to projects like the 70s insect-like Insectothopter. These remote-controlled devices demonstrated early attempts at discrete surveillance, an evolution that continues robustly today. This journey from mechanical gadgets to digital subterfuge paints a picture of relentless innovation in espionage. As our exploration unfolds, one must ponder, what hidden technologies are currently in development, poised to become the tools of tomorrow's covert operations? With each revelation, the art of espionage continues to captivate, shrouded in intrigue and shrouded whispers. Drones have quietly revolutionized military strategy far beyond typical battlefield applications, drawing us into a world where the only limit is innovation. While these aerial marvels are often overseen by operators stationed safely away from conflict zones, advancements continue to push the envelope of their autonomy. For instance, systems like the MQ-9 Reaper and the Bayraktar TB2 demonstrate just how pivotal remote-controlled operations have become. Electronic warfare sees drones playing significant roles in jamming enemy communications and dropping decoy tactics. These capabilities align perfectly with modern defense strategies, and the US Department of Defense's interest in using drones for electronic suppression affirms this trajectory. Equipped with multispectral sensors, drones become indispensable for reconnaissance, offering insights into enemy formations hidden within the visible spectrum, enabling a near-perfect strategic overview. The concept of drone swarms, where small, coordinated UAVs move as a unit to tackle enemy defenses, pushes military innovation to its edges. These swarming capabilities are not just figments of futuristic imagination. They are active areas of development within US defense projects, designed to overwhelm and deceive advanced anti-aircraft systems. Although significant specifics remain classified, the roadmap for drone technology continues to advance towards integrating artificial intelligence and enhancing communication networks, concepts currently tested discreetly in military circles. Meanwhile, the strategic implications of initiatives planned for the mid-2020s unveil a future where drones collaborate with manned platforms seamlessly, further demonstrating their pivotal role in modern warfare doctrine. As these silent sentinels advance, probing unknown horizons and redefining warfare tactics, questions linger. What new abilities remain locked behind closed doors? And how might these enhancements reinvent global military dynamics? With each technological stride, drones exemplify a saga of hidden capacities, beckoning us to envision their place in future conflicts yet to be envisioned. Submarines of the Virginia class, with their nuclear power plants, can stay underwater for several months without surfacing. These technological marvels incorporate advanced acoustic stealth features and quiet propulsion systems, making them some of the most silent and elusive vessels beneath the sea. Crafted with specialized hull coatings and internal noise dampening, they minimize their sonar signature, allowing them to remain undetected by even sophisticated enemy systems. Equipped for both maritime and land assault missions, these submarines house vertical launch systems for Tomahawk missiles and torpedo tubes, expanding their tactical capabilities. Often referred to as silent sentinels, they possess the unparalleled ability to strike with precision from concealed depths, significantly influencing naval strategies and surface operations. This strategic prowess forces nations to rethink maritime warfare, accounting for the Virginia class in every naval equation. The evolution of these submarines hints at a future where underwater drones and networked warfare play pivotal roles. Though these advancements are in the research and experimental phases, they remain a promising frontier for maritime operations. The pursuit of integrating these vessels within broader electronic and data-centric strategies continues unabated, with autonomous systems poised to redefine engagement rules. While Virginia-class submarines are near invisible to satellite surveillance due to the ocean's inherent depths and reflective surfaces, they are not without their challenges. The perpetual race between submarine stealth advancements and anti-submarine warfare improvements is ever-evolving, ensuring that no submersible remains truly perfect. This balance of stealth and offensive capabilities spells a future where submarines remain critical to naval power and strategy. Within these silent depths, innovative developments are underway, promising to reshape our understanding of undersea warfare and its implications for global military dynamics. Robots are not just figments of the future, they're actively being shaped to transform modern combat. One fascinating development is the MARS, or Modular Advanced Armed Robotic System, a ground-based powerhouse designed to assist soldiers with high-resolution cameras and infrared sensors. These machines can be armed and take on various reconnaissance and combat support roles, adapting quickly to the needs of operatives in diverse environments. Equally compelling is the work on robotic exoskeletons. These innovations promise to enhance soldier stamina and strength, but technical and energy challenges have restrained their mass deployment. Despite these hurdles, researchers relentlessly pursue refinement, aiming for suits that could enable human troops to carry heavier equipment across challenging terrains more efficiently. The concept of swarm robotics, grounded in nature's most coordinated creatures, is taking flight with drones and small ground robots operating together. Already, systems can coordinate thousands of these robotic elements, engaging in intelligence gathering and attack missions. These strides, supported by military communication networks like China's experimental use of fifth-generation technology, present an awe-inspiring leap in collective robotic behavior. Yet, as these technological marvels proliferate, ethical and regulatory discussions intensify. The prospect of robots making autonomous combat decisions raises questions about accountability and control, demanding robust oversight and regulation at both national and international levels. As artificial intelligence and robotics advance, the tantalizing vision of machines executing sophisticated military strategies is both fascinating and daunting. Companies like Ubtech in China, with projects such as the Tiangong humanoid robot, underscore this progress, creating machines capable of maneuvering through complex landscapes with powerful computational abilities. The journey from science fiction to real-world application is one of relentless innovation. What new frontiers lie ahead as robots increasingly redefine the rules of engagement on battlefields worldwide? In this evolving saga, we catch glimpses of a future where the boundaries of human and robotic cooperation continually expand, reshaping military dynamics. In the cutting-edge sphere of military innovation, certain truths are as intriguing as they are transformative. The ascent of quantum technology stands out, particularly in the realm of communication and sensing, with nations like China and Russia pioneering advancements. These developments promise networks and sensors capable of circumventing traditional radar and GPS systems, projecting a future where the invisible becomes navigable. As for quantum computing, while theoretical capabilities include cracking encryption with Shor's algorithm, practical applications remain out of reach. States globally, including the United States, are proactively investing in quantum-resistant encryption, fortifying their cyber defenses against this looming threat. Meanwhile, nanotechnology teeters on the brink of a breakthrough. It offers the tantalizing possibility of creating ultra-durable materials that could revolutionize armor and infrastructure. Although widespread deployment is yet to be realized, the integration of lightweight, resilient components into military hardware remains an exciting prospect, waiting to burst from the laboratory into action. Artificial intelligence heralds another era in warfare, fostering the development of autonomous systems. While fully autonomous, lethal decision-making entities are still a topic of intense debate and regulation, current technologies already influence logistics and reconnaissance with adaptive capabilities that continue to evolve in sophistication. Biotechnology, on the other hand, walks the line between enhancement and ethics. Research into augmenting soldiers' physical capabilities, like faster healing and increased endurance, is ongoing. Yet it's a journey fraught with ethical dilemmas alongside technical challenges. These advancements are not just individual wonders, but parts of a complex mosaic poised to redefine future conflicts. As these technologies mature, their synergy could reshape the fabric of military operations, challenging old paradigms and forging new paths. While the horizon is filled with promise, these developments invite critical reflection on the balance between innovation and responsibility, a narrative as multifaceted as it is mysterious. What new revelations await in this dynamic dance between technology and strategy? Only time will tell as we step into a future ripe with potential and poised on the edge of discovery.